This is a true story.
Hey, Francis Madden, what got them? What did you review? What if you know what my days on Adam Sasma? To Mr. Sheffield,
Ankamina akwenya asana be abofira biyewa ankame bomi birayi infama birabo ni agoro ankami fie na resign chi ame pre koye da chia ankame ni bejipi ansu enye Ankamina akwenya asana be abofira biyewa ankame bomi birayi infama birabo ni agoro ankami fie na resign ame pre koye da chia ankame ni bejipi nansu enye Edi mi Mary as a mentor for only movie. I got my mom, baby, many beer super vegina. I'll fairy no more son, super bonnet,
Hiya, welcome to another episode of The Post. My name is Mefia. I am more than excited to be on your screen. When you see me here, then you know it's about education, it's about entertainment, and it's basically about what you talk about every day in your home. Today we're going to look at finance and marriage. I have two wonderful guests in the studios, but after this commercial break.
My life is brilliant.
Looking your best is not what your mirror tells you. It is the overall judgment by the public and otherwise the influence you make on them. At Face to Face Beauty School, we teach you how to stay informed, in touch, in style.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. I love my set. I mean, I feel so comfortable and confident sitting in this seat. I love my set so much. Furniture City on the Sprinters Road gave me my adorable set, and what they say is home of quality furniture. So if you want quality furniture, look no further. Just find your way to Furniture City. The numbers are on your screen. Face to Face made me look beautiful. Do you love my makeup? Okay, so bridal team, bridesmaid, all of you, if you want to look adorable on your day, call them. The number is on your screen. And all they say is stay informed, in touch, and in style. Zesuza Catering Services. Entina Debiana Mikasa Bebre, my main rough, my main tete. If you want very good food, for your event at home, if you want very good food, call them. The numbers are on your screen. GH Media School is the reason why you see me. If you want to learn anything media, call them. The number is on your screen. And they say pursue your talents, nurture your dream. Elegant shape. Just say, my so sexy say, and no one said me gidi na because I feel sexy. Call Elegant Shape, they will shape you to your skin. I love Elegant Shape. Says we are too much, middle too much. Now, El Isha Foundation is a foundation that brings young ladies together to pray and also to learn how to better our home. El Isha means woman of God. If you want to be part of such a foundation, call 055-252-0378. We have L Kids and we have L Teens. If you want your children to learn and be a part of a growing foundation that teaches them the basics of Christ, call 055-252-0378. Sisi, I may adverting now. My guest today, Fire for Fire, to discuss finance and marriage is Mr. Herbert Atukwe Kole, Awele for short. He's a filmmaker, he's a film producer and a director. He produces Asasi Seaman TV series on GH1 TV every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Akwaba.
Yeah.
Hey, and now baby, and now that nyabutro. Remember she mano. To counter him today is Mami Yabua Bosumpim Chum, my own bona fide personal person. She's a development facilitator at World Vision Ghana. She's a youth counselor. She's a caterer also. She's with Abdex Foods. It's food services. They come to your home, the comfort of your home. You just call them. The number is on your screen. And then Brown King Restaurant located at Adenta. If you want Brown King, the number will be on your screen. You're welcome, Mom.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, Mefia.
Today we are looking at finance and marriage. Me pacho, me busa short. Our rem wine also produces ska. Who's responsible? Let me just go straight to go and near time show. Whose responsibility is it to bring money?
I think, to be realistic, it's both the man and woman.
It's both the man and
Exactly.
the woman. Sir.
For me, yeah, that's what I believe in.
Okay. Osofo.
Why
And
should
then
it
my
be
friend
both?
Osofo.
Are you prophesying?
Me pasa auto bomai because I am a man. Whose responsibility is it?
It's the man's responsibility.
It's the man's responsibility. So it is part of man, love your wife.
Yes,
It's part of that.
It is part
so
of
in
that.
loving someone, you provide.
you provide.
Sir.
Yes.
It is the man, it is not both.
It is the man, but not in totality. Because the woman is there to support the man.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, so then we all agree that the woman has a part to play in.
But it is the man's responsibility.
It is the man's. So do you agree that a woman goes out and make money?
It is allowed.
Okay, so in the case where a woman goes out and comes home, maybe say 10:30, 9:30.
No, that one there. It's too
Oh,
much.
not say she's also working. Okay, but a man goes out and comes home 10:30, 9:30.
Even if it's to the next day, there is no problem.
Mommy, even if it is the next day for a man, no problem.
No problem.
But for a woman, there's a
There is
problem.
a problem.
Okay, Monlande, why?
You want me to land?
Yes, please.
The simple issue is that why there is a problem is that the woman is the custodian of the home. The woman is the one who is supposed to take care of the children. So whether you are working or not, make sure that you will be able to have time for the children. But you go out there in the name of going to look for money, then you come back at 9, 10. The children stand the risk of going wayward. That's why I will insist that it is the woman who is supposed to take care of the children.
Wow. Okay, do you agree? That women cannot, as a or end, you know, or the
Yeah, I say.
Do you agree that a man can go out and come even the next day?
Oh,
It's okay,
with
but for
that
a
one,
woman-
I don't agree with that. I mean, in what extent? If the person is traveling, fine, but say Okoye Juma, he's allowed to go and come the following day. I don't agree with it. I don't.
On what basis? Why, you don't
No,
agree
when-
just because you want...
No. I don't agree with what you said that a woman cannot, but for a man he can.
Yes.
That's why I don't agree with it. If the person is working, and
If the woman is working.
with let me use myself as an example. I work with World Vision Ghana. Even though our head office is in Accra, I am stationed at Ewutu Breku.
Okay.
My family is in Accra.
Okay.
So then, because it's in the central region, I can't be commuting every day. So I have a place there. So I go on Mondays and I come on Fridays. Now, who is taking care of my children? It's my husband.
Your husband does that?
Exactly.
Okay.
My husband and my mother.
Okay.
So for marriage and finances, there's not a clear cut to it. It depends on the couple, how you start, how you understand each other. I have a colleague whose husband says, no, you can't go to Breku and go and sleep. So every day you should go and come. That is them. I won't sit here and say it's wrong. Because I always say that how you start the marriage, even from dating, that's how it ends. So if from the beginning people agree that, oh, I'm a development worker. As a development worker, I can be transferred at any given time. So I was doing this work before I met my husband. So he knew this was it. When we're dating, I was traveling. So he got to know of it. And he decided, you are the one I want. So after marriage, if I think that it's obvious and he has agreed that this is what my wife does. And so she can go and come this time. You get my point. But this is the case whereby you feel that a woman shouldn't work, or a woman can work but should come, say,
Yeah, should always be home.
be home.
You
It
always
depends
have to
on,
be in the
that's what
house.
I'm saying, that it's not a clear cut.
It is.
It's not.
You see?
It's the family.
You see,
It's
when
you
we
and your
want to
husband.
do certain things or say certain things to favor us, then we tend to compromise on certain straight-cut rules. You are fortunate enough to have your mother to be in the house, to support your husband, take care of the children. You understand? But in all cases, there are disadvantages. I don't know the kind of work your husband does. But supposing your husband also does a kind of work that will keep him away from the home most of the times. Your mother is quite elderly. Does she even have, we know our grandmothers, when they grow to a certain extent, then now the children, the way they brought us up, obviously they can't bring the children up that way because probably they have advanced in age, so they don't have all that kind of energy and the strictness like they used to. And most children who grow up with grandmothers, we know it. They are too pampered and sometimes, let me use the word, they get spoiled. You understand? So my problem is in our quest to go after money, we leave the home vulnerable for all manner of things to take place in the home. And that is very, very dangerous. You see, when the home is broken, society is affected, the country is affected. You get it? So this is what I think, and this is what I stand by. And it's not as if it is my personal opinion, but it has been there from biblical days. It has been there. When you look around us, akuko bema, ene akuko batan. Why ena oshe nimba? Even the eagle. The male eagle does not brood over the eaglets. And the male does not brood over the eaglets. It's the female. So that is how God has made nature. Why do we want to turn it upside down? All in the name of going to look for money. That is why we are facing a lot of problems. So your own may survive because 1, 2, 3 reasons. But when we talk about majority, how does it go? There are so many examples.
Okay, so times changes. We are in
Exactly, that
different
was what- yeah.
seasons and different times. For example, in COVID-19, the men were not going to work.
Exactly.
Unlike
Because we
before.
are not going to work, we're in the house, so fine. You can swap.
No, the men, I'm not saying that. Boo. The men were not going to work. They were home. A lot of things changed in our home. The women also had to make certain changes to I mean, you know, now but because of COVID-19, so we had to change some things to still make us survive and happy. We are in a different season than our grandmothers.
Exactly.
So in our grandmothers' days, women were to stay home and take. Now in our days, with all the financial pressure coming in from left and right, why can't the men also say that the times are changing? So that we can support our wives.
Okay. It's not about why not the men changing. You keep saying times have changed. Yes, times have changed. And because times have changed, we have also changed. And we are seeing the negative effects of the changed times and the way we are adjusting to time. I am not saying women must not work. I am not saying women must not go out there to look for money. What I am saying is that we need to be very careful and try as much as possible not to stay too much away from the children.
Exactly, that one there.
Are you getting it? Okay. Because me, I know how to do every household chores.
Okay.
It's just that I don't like cooking. But apart from cooking, I do everything. When there is no water, the taps are not flowing, I don't care. I'll carry buckets and go and look for water. I do all those things. But you see, what a woman is supposed to do, a woman is supposed to do. You can't run away from that in the name of going to look for money. Are you getting it? In the home, we have hierarchy. As the Bible puts it, the man is the head of the family. Now, the woman, in my own words, is the neck. She carries the head. Are you getting it? And then the children come. Now, I always tell my wife that I have given you power of attorney to act in my interest, so far as the kids are concerned. So don't wait for me to come for you to give me complaint. Act the way I will act when they do certain things they are not supposed to do.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So when both eyes are out of the house and we leave the children in the hands of people who, or someone else who does not have, you see, when you give birth, you have a future. You have a clear vision about where you want your children to get to and how they should get there. Today, most people's children have been brought up by paid people. Nannies and all those. It is not well. It is not good. And we are seeing the consequences day in and day out.
So what you're saying is that the woman can work, but at least only Juma or Bebafi.
Exactly.
So in her case, she goes and she comes on weekends and stays the whole weekend with them and goes. That's doable.
It's not the best. It's not the best.
Well,
unless of course your husband's kind of work brings him home every day, every time, maybe by 5, 6, later 7, he or she, he's in the house. But apart from that, so my question is, within that period of time, the person who is taking care of them, is the person serving your best interest? That is a very sensitive question.
Okay, so let me come in. He ended with it's not the best. I think looking at I don't want to make it too personal.
Yes,
but
it doesn't have to be.
Let me even start from stand in the gap as a development facilitator. Let me put the counseling and the Christianity aside and say that now, as you said, things are changing. There are some homes that women are rather working and men are at home.
Yeah.
You get my point. And the wives and they are taking care of the home because Obema say, and the man is at home, probably looking for another alternative, but things have changed. In the Bible, and we women, we are helpmeets. But in this, let's be realistic, in this our world now, and the way things are, financial difficulties and all that, women go and men are at home. You get my point. So things are changing. When I go to my communities and they are teaching them, we don't have roles for men and women. Uncle, we don't have roles when we come home. That's what we are teaching us now. So that you don't train your girl child to be ready for the home, and then the boy child can't even cook water or noa ebeshi. So now all we are saying is that when we go to the field or even wherever I stand, when I'm counseling, when I wear my shirt as a development worker and I'm working, we tell them that when you are training the boy, when you are training the girl, you train the boy. If you're teaching kukuma, obema nisu yebi, or bathroom, at least our idea, when you say this in Wediane, so that when we grow up and we are married, we meet and we marry, there'll be nothing at home like yamfa oba ne chichi nchensimo, oba ne shefie, obema ne shefie. You get my point?
Yeah.
We want them to grow up so that when the woman is not there, the man can stand in. When the man is not there, the woman can stand in. And this is what is happening now. Because now you can't even help it. Obema nisi kankwa cannot sustain the home. And some men are even at home and the women are working. This is the reality we are talking on. This is what is happening now.
Okay, let's go for what's trending. We'll be right back.
It's fun, fun, and more fun at the Kids Place Playground, where the fun never ends. We've got the latest toys, gadgets, and rides, like walk-on-water bubbles, moto cars, the trackless train, swings, slides, trampolines, bouncy castles, mascots, costumes, and so much more. We've also got lots of food and sweets like popcorn, cotton candy, ice cream, and a whole lot more. Our playground is open Mondays to Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. We also open on vacations and all holidays. For all your birthdays, indoor and outdoor events, call us on 026-737-5152 or locate us in Dansoman Estate, close to Goodnight Hotel, behind Datus Complex School. Come and let's have some fun at the Kids Place Playground, where the fun never ends.
Welcome back. We are discussing finance and marriage, and today Awele is saying that women
Sorry.
okay, since one why the me pacho chop money. I'm going to take chop money. What do you think about men giving? Because now the norm is that women work, and if you are home and you don't work, for the man to put down money, a discussion. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a counselor, so I know what I'm talking about. What do you think about chop money? I mean, can't chop money.
Chop money.
Who can't chop around in this time?
Before I talk about the housekeeping money, the chop money, when Adria was speaking, she made a submission that these days some husbands are sitting at home.
Exactly.
And then some women are working. That is a reverse situation. So if the husband is sitting in the home and the woman is working, that one there is the husband at home who is taking care of the kids.
What's happening.
Okay, since we are going back, but at the time when the husband was working, if the wife was not doing something, you must say, and we should have anything to do.
You ladies must get me right. I am not saying the women must not work. I am saying that the woman must have a critical choice of the kind of work she wants to do. Because if your work is going to make you stay away from the home for so long a time, it is disaster. Because who will take care of the children? Who will be in the house to serve your best interest when it comes to taking care of the children? Now to the question, if we are both working, I am going, you are coming, then it means that you are ready to support the home financially. Because now it will not be a matter of your money is our money and my money is my money.
What is yours is mine. What is mine is mine.
You understand? So this is the tangent on which I am. That we are both working. Okay? So you are the one who is supposed to take care of the children. It doesn't mean I shouldn't help. I can help. But it is not my core responsibility to be staying at home and bringing up the children. Unless, of course, you see, this woman empowerment thing, this is where it is heading us
for
to.
both.
You get it?
And that's why we are training the men to understand, the young men that are coming to understand that we don't have roles for girls and we don't have roles for boys. We can't say that taking care of the children is just the sole responsibility of the woman.
I haven't used the word soul.
You said,
I didn't say that. I'm saying, you see, we have core responsibility. Are you getting it? I know how to change diaper. I know how to wash. I know how to clean. I know how to do all these things. It doesn't make it my core responsibility. I'm only augmenting. No, I am only augmenting what my wife will do. I'm only helping. You understand? If the Bible says the woman is the helper of the man, okay, it means that the man has a role to play. But then the woman is there to support the man in playing some of his roles effectively. And vice versa.
Then the woman will support in taking care of the children.
And vice versa. So your role is your role. I am only helping you.
He just said that in the Bible, Obama supporting. So why are you saying that now I'm the one doing it and you are supporting me?
I am giving two scenarios over here.
That means you take all the children. You are saying, yes,
by
the Bible, by what you said.
Okay.
Exactly.
Individually.
Exactly.
Then in taking care of the home, it's
your responsibility.
No. The virtuous woman. What are the characteristics of the virtuous woman?
That's what you
It
just
is a
said.
virtuous woman who saw the husband's dress.
No, but if you
It
look
is a
at it, the
virtuous woman.
virtuous woman also goes out to work.
Exactly.
Have I said the women shouldn't work? I haven't said
No,
that.
but if you look at the core responsibilities
Yes.
of the virtuous woman,
Yes, the virtuous-
it's the totality of
Yeah,
what the man is crying.
Yeah, she goes out to work, but she doesn't stay out there and never come home.
It never
When the
said
children
that.
are
Nobody is saying we should go
And
out
have
and
I
never
said-
come home.
Said she
Have I,
doesn't either.
have I said the woman shouldn't work? I haven't said that. Why are you ladies
No,
trying
our
to...
point is you saying that my point clearly
There are
is the
responsibilities
responsibilities and
and-
the roles. That is
Okay.
my point.
Okay, you see,
If you
are
tell me
confusing
that
the result. Now you are
it's the
saying
same
that
thing.
you are training boys to know how to. You see, even in your own statement, we are now advising people
Because that
to train,
wasn't- that
train the
wasn't-
boys,
yes.
so that they can do some of the responsibilities of the
Okay,
girls.
but-
No, I never
So
said the
it means
responsibilities
that
of the girl.
it means that boys have something they are supposed to do, and you
Boys
see,
do
God,
not have-
you see, sometimes if you want to understand
No,
some of these
Mafia,
things easily,
let's have it on record that I never said
let's go back
the
into the
boys are
jungle.
coming to help. I said clearly that there are no roles for boys
There
and
are.
girls.
If,
That's what
okay, can I
said.
give breast milk? Can I give
can
breast
you-
milk?
That is not role.
It's wrong.
How can it be role?
Then
How can it be
can I
work?
carry pregnancy?
How can it be work?
Can
That
I-
is not work.
Can I carry
Have we
pregnancy?
ever said pregnancy is work? Then
Role.
pay us.
Role.
Then pay
Role.
us. Men should pay us for
When,
getting
when we
pregnant.
talk about role, is totality is in totality.
It's
of
not in
you.
totality.
Of course.
If we get pregnant and it's work for us, then we should be paid for it. Then
It's a role.
every month
That is
we
not
get
work.
paid.
That is,
So
roles,
that one is
roles,
not work.
Roles don't necessarily mean work. Oh. Let's get these two words.
It means what? Can
Work,
somebody
work,
check what
work,
does it mean?
work,
Asking
work.
for
Responsibilities
responsibilities are
is, yeah.
yes, they are work.
Responsibility.
Roles
It's not
and
work.
responsibilities
Okay,
are the
so-
same
so
thing.
work-
please.
work is what you do
Because
to be
we
paid, to
stay
get
here
paid for.
permanently forever.
Please.
Let me yeah, well, let me just round this up. Okay, the Bible says we are here to help you, and I'm a boy.
Yeah, yeah,
So we are
exactly.
helping you. So don't we think that each home differs from the
Exactly,
other?
that's why I said there's no
so
clear cut.
this home, the help might be the woman staying home and taking care of the children
Exactly.
because the man is okay going and coming. In another home, the woman might have to up and run about
Good.
to make money because the husband is maybe not making enough to cater for the children.
May-
Don't we
may-
think
may-
that
even in another
it
home,
differs
Mayfia
from
imagine.
And even in
home to-
another home, the man is at home,
And
and the
the
woman is
woman,
rather
yes.
taking care.
Mafia and Madra.
Yes,
The
darling.
two of you are trying to tell me or tell our viewers that I'm saying something that I'm not saying.
No,
Viewers,
you are
listen to
saying
me.
something that
what
you
they
are
are
saying.
saying is not what I'm saying. I am
what you are
saying
saying
that.
now is that
I am saying that.
roles are, written in
I'm
in
not,
blood,
I'm
in
not
fact,
used,
Exactly.
I've not used the
It
word
cannot be
written.
raised.
I'm saying that
You're saying you
roles
have
are different. She said roles and work are the same. So they
No, I
should be
said
paid.
responsibilities, please.
Responsibilities don't mean work. You see, I might have
We've not
responsibilities.
brought work here.
No.
We said roles and responsibilities,
Oh,
and they
yes.
go hand in hand.
And
When you are writing English, you do slash
I gave-
because it means the same thing.
I gave an example as to whether I can breastfeed.
And I
you
said that is not role.
Okay,
It is
let's
a role.
break
Then
it
what
down.
is it?
Let's break it down. Let's break it
It's
down.
not
So
a role.
we
What
don't
is it
drag
then?
this. Me pacho.
It makes
What
me.
we do,
that is my gender.
what we
yes.
do at home with regards to work at home and work to bring finance. We're talking about finance to bring money into the home. No, is that what you're saying? Say men have theirs, women have theirs.
Okay, let me come in here.
Okay.
All I've been trying to say is that when you talk about marriage, they say because of this, a man will leave his parents.
Yeah.
The woman
And
will
join them,
join together and become one. So it means that it is the two of you in your room.
Good.
Okay.
There is no need to be a third party.
Good.
Are you getting it? Great. So it is the two of you. Now, the two of you, you have responsibilities as husband, you have responsibilities as wife. It is basic. Let's get it right. Now, the fact that it is basic doesn't mean that this is it and this is it.
Thank you for
You
saying
must be
that.
able
Okay.
to,
So now I
I'm
agree.
coming. You must be able to support each other.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
In Ghana, there is a saying, "Akekemi bamawabo no tolo jatwe kasho jatwe ngmeno." Are you getting it? So, the woman by default has a role to play as a wife, and the man by default has a role to play or roles to play as a husband. Because of situations and circumstances, we are forced to help each other along the way.
We are not forced.
We are forced. Situations and circumstances
It's not
will
forced.
force us. Force. When I use the word force, I'm using it in a figurative sense.
In what sense? Because if you say forced, it shouldn't be forced.
I'm saying situations. Okay, let's say I've lost my job as a husband. Now, because of that situation, you'll be forced to financially go beyond what you are supposed to do. So that is why I'm using the word force.
Okay.
Now, let's say it is just the two of us. And then there is nobody to take care of the kids. You don't have an auntie or a grandmother somewhere. If they are, they don't have that time. Now, it is a situation. We must try to solve it.
Good.
Now, so if in that situation you are telling me that in this modern world, most people, when we were growing up, we were living in family homes. There were aunties, uncles, big cousins who were taking care of us. And there was strictness and all. Today, it is no longer like that. So if you are always going to leave these children at the mercy of society and at the mercy of nannies and strangers, that is why we are suffering.
Okay,
Okay, Mepacho, before we do that, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be back.
Hello and welcome to CJ TV Studio.
CJ TV Studio has a professional ultra-modern television studio available for rentals. Our studio is equipped for the most demanding multi-camera productions of broadcasting quality. CJ TV Studio is ready for use and the rental price includes a technical crew, camera equipment, lighting, sound, and live video editing. We can also easily make live broadcast on the internet. Rent our TV studio for your news bulletins, interviews, talk shows, fashion shows, webcast, religious broadcasts, sports shows, and auditions. Contact CJ TV Studio for appointments on the following numbers: 0302-220-715 or 0545-059-319.
Welcome back from that commercial break. But before we divert, let me bring the discussion back. Mepacho, let's look at goals. With regard to
before we go to the goals. What I wanted to say was that I'm happy he brought the situation as into it, because I remember when I started, I said there's not a clear cut. Yet as you said, when it's just the two of you.
Yeah.
So if you feel that the two of you, if you don't work, you can eat till eternity, you can do that. If you feel that one has to work and one has to stay home, but that one, you shouldn't lose yourself as a woman in the marriage. I'm saying this because sometimes you stay at home and depression can even set in. I've been in that situation before when I lost my job, and you feel so depressed, you lose your self-esteem and all that because you are not happy being at home.
And you take it out on the man.
Exactly, and even the children. But then if you, the woman, you feel that, hey, I want to sacrifice and stay at home for my children and my husband, and I'm happy with it, go all for it. It's not a crime. If, and then Juma say, now Ufili say, and now you don't even feel it's your responsibility. That's why I say, the two shall become one. So if one is down,
one pulls the other.
Exactly, so that you don't show your nakedness outside.
Yeah.
You are not forced to. You do it out of love. Because you both of you stood in front and said for better and for worse. So it depends on you. It depends on the family. There's nothing like way. I still stand by it. There's no
clear-cut responsibility for men and women in the house.
And do whatever suits you as a family. For me, it suits me. It suits me. Bad because there are some you get that are good. There are some that now even if you go
I'm happy
to work,
you are using the word some.
Yes.
Some.
There are some. Even if you very bad. If you go to work and you close at 6, who will go for your children? Because Ghana we close at 5, the normal closing time.
And then no crown 5:36.
Exactly, the traffic. Now who will go for your children? Your husband will also close. So that's what I'm saying. Let's be realistic. Let's not say what is supposed to be, and let's talk about what is happening now and how
that's
best it can help.
I'm also talking about what is happening.
Okay, before we get stuck here again, please, goals. Before you say I do, and for those who have already said I do, would you think that they should set financial goals before, ahead of time? Would you advise?
Things can change, my dear. You can set goals today, and things can change. I mean,
so are you saying they shouldn't?
You can, but you can also
they can, but it shouldn't be a prerequisite before.
Exactly. There should be shock absorbers so that along the line, when things change, your shock absorbers can absorb those shocks, and then you are able to. I mean, change is constant. It's only a fool doesn't change the mind, so you are able to change.
You must set financial goals
before you say I do.
Yes.
Why?
Because you see, marriage is a lifelong thing. I don't disagree with her that there can be obstacles and all those things.
Okay.
Irrespective of that fact, you must still set goals.
Yeah.
You see, and when you have studied a little bit of management, which I know she has, goals have to be realistic,
smart,
measurable,
and time-bound.
and all those things. So we have to set goals financially and know that financially this is our target. This is where we are going.
Exactly.
Because the point is, when there are no financial goals in the marriage, the likelihood is that monies can be used anyhow.
Okay.
We tend to spend money where we don't have to spend money. When we have financial goals, that is when your spouse is misusing money, you can call his or her attention that, hey, yo, this is it. So financial goals, very, very important. We cannot separate it from marriage.
Okay, for somebody who doesn't know much, maybe education-wise, only much about setting goals and budgets and those things, should it be taught at counseling? Is it the church's responsibility? Is it our parents' responsibility?
Maybe even market women or community women, I always use my work I do because I work with, I don't want to use the word illiterate, but farmers who haven't been to school. And they do budgeting. They do budgeting. When you take their books, you see that they've drawn something, you say that it's corn. They'll put they'll put their money by it. So you don't need
But that person won't do it in their marriage.
Exactly.
Why? Why are we lacking in that? Because marriage or family is the first system or first structure of the human
This is what I
race.
was talking about earlier on, and Marjorie will not allow me to talk.
Which one was that?
You see, I was telling you that everything society starts from the home. So when the home fails, society will automatically fail.
But what we are saying,
I'm coming there. So if the parents don't teach the children about money.
What did you say? You said parents.
Parents, yes.
Mother.
Parents.
Thank you.
In this case, you see, everything I say is deliberate. I don't forget. I said, even if I'm not at home, my wife should be able to serve my best interest.
That's why when the woman is not at home, the man too should be able to take care of the children.
You are
Why is that? They be a Father's Day, you get towels.
It doesn't matter. Our fathers have been getting towels since.
Unfortunately, we cannot finish this topic.
Oh, we are closing.
I have to go. I wanted us to look at joint accounts and all that, but I think I will have you here another time.
Okay.
So if I can have your final words briefly.
Oh, viewers, we are closing. I'm very sad.
I was hoping I will say extension to next week. But I think I will bring you back for a topic like that because when we
delve much,
so that you can give.
But I hope I'll meet Marjorie again.
Yes.
I want to meet her.
Oh yeah.
She's so lovely. Yeah, I really like her.
Thank you. I like you too, I like you too.
Okay, so if you can have your final words.
So, our viewers, although I'm not happy that the show has to close so soon, all I want you to understand is that as women, you have a role to play in the home. And don't allow looking for money or chasing money to take you so far away from the home. Else, tomorrow, you may regret. Thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Herbert Atukwe Kole. Sweetheart, may I show your final
Okay,
words?
so viewers, I also say that as a family, as married couple, you people decided to marry, you set your goals and all that, you know what you want. So if both of you stay at home and you feel it will work for you, fine. Nobody's saying the woman should go out and neglect her responsibilities or the children. I believe that, and it's not a warning, but I'm encouraging the parents at home to train the children, the girl child and the boy child, the same way. There are sometimes even Obama no ni okole gonko ntimi no akosia because in ne beshi. Please teach your children, your male children, how to do these things at home so that when they go and marry, there'll be nothing like obe jumeni, obe mejumeni. They'll all do it in love. Train their children in love together. When the woman is not at home, the man will say, let's wait for mommy to come before we put rice on fire. No. So thank you.
Thank you. Today, my guest in the studio has been Mr. Herbert Atukwe Kole, a film producer and a director, producing Asasi Simon TV series right now on One TV every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Thank you so much for
Thank you very much, Mefia. But today I'm not happy about it.
I know you're not happy. I know you are now warming up, and all of a sudden, you know. I know. No, I will revisit it. My second guest was Mami Ajoye Bobusumpim Chum, a development facilitator at World Vision Ghana, a youth counselor, and a caterer with Abdex Foods and Brown King Restaurant located at Adenta. Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you, sis,
I
for
knew when
having
I
me.
call you, you'll be here.
Anytime, any day.
I'm looking amazing, courtesy face-to-face beauty clinic. They say stay informed, in touch, and in style. The numbers are on your screen. My set is by Furniture City on the Spinkters Road. They say home of quality furniture. Zesuza Catering Services catered for my food on set. You want good food, call them. The numbers are on your screen. GH Media School, pursue your talent, nurture your dream. Pursue your talent, nurture your dream. The numbers are on your screen. They are the reason why you see me at your home. And if you love my dress, elegant shape made me look adorable. They shaped me to my skin. You can call them. The numbers are on your screen. And you can reach El Isha Foundation on the numbers that are on your screen as well. It's been a lovely week. It's been finance and marriage on the post. My name is Mefia. If you hear Haya next week, it will be me. Good night.
Oni bien to me sina chichi. Manu me wo. Samanti ma wo fa futwa de mami. Safwa kaya to me for say. Ben fa me o manami ye. No nyam kopo oni bien to me sina chichi.
Ni moya for ba mi di from to say okama. Me feel say come me feel home me ferry for one me ferry.
Sajini ya body ni bread.
Ni moya for ba mi di from to say okama. Me feel say come me feel home me ferry for one me ferry. E kai se me jani me na fire me da kubi. Na me jaka chira me say baya. E do ye pa. Aso se wa je wa kwe ye wa bia boy. Wa je no ya. No ya rada. E kai se me jani me na fire me da kubi. Na me jaka chira me say e baya. E do ye pa. Anso se wa ye wa kwe ye wa bra boy wa. Wa je no ya. No ya rada. E danu we je futua.